Hello everyone and welcome to another video. Today I'm going to be making a pajama set. Specifically, I'm going to be making a pair of shorts and a short sleeve cropped button-down shirt. For the fabric, I have this beautiful soft blue cotton pique, I believe, P-I-Q-U-E, and here it is, I'll show you. Beautiful, beautiful fabric. I've already cut the pieces out, so this is a scrap. But it's so soft. I love the color. It has a little bit of a sheen to it, but after putting it through the washer and dryer to pre-shrink the fabric, it's incredibly, incredibly soft, and I think it's going to be perfect for a pair of pajamas. So for the pajama set, I'm going to be using the Closet Core Jenna Shirt. And as I mentioned, I'm making the cropped view, and I'm also going to crop the sleeves into a longer short sleeve. And then for these shorts, I'm going to be using the Matchy Matchy Bow Boxer shorts. Both of these are patterns that I have made before, and so I'm hoping for an uncomplicated, successful, kind of quick sewing project. I need a win. I've had a couple of complicated, unsuccessful projects recently, and so I'm hoping that this will be a good, fun, calm, cozy project. We are in December, so you may be wondering why I'm choosing to make shorts and a button-down short sleeve shirt, but I am not a huge fan of sleeping in pants and long sleeves. It's winter, we have the heat going, we have our big heavy down comforter on the bed, and yeah, I want to sleep in shorts and a t-shirt. So I think these are going to be really cute and cozy and hopefully a fun sewing project. So I'm going to take you along with me as I make a cozy pajama set. If you're new here, my name's Rebecca. I love sewing and knitting and making a handmade wardrobe, and I love making videos sharing the process with you. As I mentioned, I've already cut out my pattern pieces, and I did make a couple of modifications to the Bow Boxer short pattern piece. So let me go ahead and show you the changes that I made. So the pattern comes with two inseam options. One is a 3-inch inseam and one is a 5-inch, and I'm going to use the 3-inch inseam. However, I decided to add 2 inches to the rise. So I wanted it to be a shorter short, but I didn't want it to be a short with a lower rise. I wanted it to be a higher rise with the shorter inseam. So I just cut straight across the pattern and then added 2 inches here. These are just little scraps that I taped to it to fill the 2-inch gap. So I did that to both the front and the back leg pieces. And I think that's going to give me a much more comfortable fit to my personal preference. Hopefully this will be a pretty quick construction. As I said, I've made these before. There's no pockets. It's just the 2 back leg pieces and 2 front leg pieces, and then you have little ties that go at the side. There's a little side slit, and then there's a cute little bow that ties them together. So I'm going to go ahead and start making the shorts first. The pattern specifies that you use 1.5-inch waistband elastic. I have used all of that up, and so I only have 2-inch wide elastic for the waistband, which is fine. I just added that difference to the top of the pattern. So let's go ahead and put the shorts together. Okay, I'm saying this because I feel like someone's gonna yell at me in the comments for using black serger thread on a light blue fabric. It's fine. They're pajamas. I'm wearing them to bed. I didn't want to change the serger thread. This is our relaxing project. It's gonna be fine. Okay, so at this point I have sewn the front leg to the back, down to the little slit, and then you also top stitch and do a little bar tack above the slit to help secure it so that it doesn't come apart. And now, before moving on, I'm going to work on the little bows that tie the slit together. For the 4 ties, 1 attaches to the front leg, 1 to the back, and then you tie them together. The instructions say to use a loop turner and sew the straps right side together and then turn it out. I think my loop turner is defective. I cannot get it to work. Every time I've tried, it doesn't go well and I get frustrated and I just end up making basically a bias binding strip, or like the way that you would make a belt loop, that sort of thing. So I'm just going to start there today because I know I don't want to fight with the loop turner. I think the little piece that is supposed to hook up once you pierce your fabric with the little hook part, the piece comes up to hold it. That piece doesn't stay in place. And so it comes out, and it's like when you're trying to turn something inside out with a safety pin and the safety pin opens. So I think I need a new loop turner. So today we're just going to basically make little bias binding strips. They're going to work just fine for the purpose of our little side ties. So this is how one of the little, it's not a bias bound strip because it's not cut on the bias, it's just a rectangle that I folded to the center and then again to the center to enclose the raw edges. I've also done that with the corners. I've just folded the top to the middle and then the outsides together to close it in. And I actually think this is a little bit of a thinner strap. So let me show you the... So this is the pattern strap piece, and it wants you to fold it in half and then sew these together and turn it inside out. And even if you do a scant 1/4 of an inch seam here, you're gonna have like a pretty wide strap. And I said that I've made these before. The bow ties are quite wide, so I think I'm actually going to prefer the look of a thinner little bow on the leg as opposed to a chunkier strap. So my loop turner not working well might be working in my favor because I kind of like a smaller little tie. Okay, now I'm gonna go do that 3 more times. Okay, so I've got my 4 ties, and now I'm going to attach them to the shorts at that little slit. It says to attach them on the right side on top, about 1 inch beneath the top of the slit, and just stitch a little rectangle around them. So that's what I'm gonna do next. I think I'm gonna put the stitching as the bottom. I think that makes sense to me. Is that cute or is that cute? Look at the side of the shirt, see the little bow. Oh, that's adorable. Okay, so I have sewn the front legs to the back legs at the inseam now. And now I'm just going to slip one of the legs right side out inside one of the legs, which is wrong side out, so that the right sides are together. You know, for the longest time I was team clip, but now I find that I'm using my pins more and more. I don't know, those little plastic clips, I just find that they break so often. And while sometimes you get pins that are not so sharp or that, you know, bend easily or whatever, somehow that's less frustrating than when you squeeze open one of those little plastic clips and it just snaps and then sharp little plastic shrapnel flies everywhere. I don't know. I think I may be a convert to the pin. They're a little bit fiddly, but maybe I just need better clips as well that don't break when you try to stretch them too far. Although I don't think that I've been hard on them, you know. Let me know, are you team clip or team pin? It's a really rainy and gross day today, and both of my kids are currently sleeping, which never happens. They're both sleeping. This is how I'm talking to you. Typically in my videos, if you see a lot of voiceover, that's because my kids are in the room talking to me. So the rare opportunity when they both fall asleep, you gotta take advantage of it. Okay, so let me show you. Here we go. I'm gonna sew this curve seam, and then we can turn the shorts right side out. We're almost there. So I've turned them right side out. Very cute. They look really long because the waistband is gonna be like folded down, but pretty cute. And then the waist will also be gathered. And that's a pretty good representation, I think, of what they will be. I think I'm gonna go ahead and hem the shorts before I do the waistband, just so that I can try them on and see kind of where the waistband is going to sit on my body, and then I can gauge how long I should make the elastic depending on where it sits, and then we're done. It's a new day, and I'm going to go ahead and interface the collar pieces and also where the button band will be for the Jenna shirt, and then I'll go ahead and get started putting that together. The boxer shorts came together really nicely yesterday. I'm really pleased with them, so hopefully by end of day today I will have a complete pajama set.